Rap Nerd.
What's good, Rap Nerds? It's your boy D-Sick, aka the Rap Nerd Boston. We back again with another video, man. Today we're gonna talk about Ludacris, man. I want to start a segment where every Friday I give a different rap artist their flowers. Now, what I mean by that is, too often do artists, end up dying and passing on and then getting the recognition that they deserve. Then they get talked about. Then people say how much they appreciate them. And I want to make sure that I'm not one of those people. I want to make sure that all the artists that I love and appreciate and that have done a lot and contributed a lot to this thing that I love called hip-hop, I want to make sure that I verbally give them their flowers while they could still smell them, And this episode is about Ludacris. I chose him first. I don't know why. I just feel like he's accomplished a lot in this game and just doesn't really get the proper recognition for it. I don't know if it's because people look at him as mostly a movie star now or what, but I think it's dope that he successfully transitioned, because we have a culture where it almost seems as though once you've been in it for a certain amount of time, people just get tired of you and want to throw you away. But he was able to successfully merge into something else so that he could still be relevant out here in Hollywood. So I want to read this little paragraph that I seen on Wikipedia that pretty much sums up his career, and then I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. So Ludacris is a 3-time Grammy Award winning American rapper and actor from Atlanta, Georgia. He's released 8 studio albums, all of which have been released on Def Jam Recordings, Back for the First Time, Word of Mouth, Chicken and Beer, Red Light District, Release Therapy. All these albums fire, by the way. All of them, and I'm not even joking. Theater of the Mind, Battle of the Sexes. That's the only one that was and Ludaversal. His first 5 albums all achieved multi-platinum status. It's not a lot of artists out here doing that these days, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you. The next 2 albums achieved gold status. In addition, he has had 4 albums that peaked at #1 on the Billboard charts. Ludacris has received 17 Grammy nominations. 17, bro. 17 nominations. He's won 3. What else? He's also been in a slew of movies, and overall, Ludacris has received 12 awards from 41 nominations. This man has won American Music Awards, BET Awards, BET Hip Hop Awards, Grammys, MTV Awards, Video Music Awards, you name it. Ludacris probably got one. So, also, let me see what else I pulled up. I pulled up his label, Disturbing the Peace. A lot of people don't know that he pretty much gave 2 Chainz his start. At the time, 2 Chainz was going by the moniker of Titty Boy under the group Players Circle, and he was discovered and put on by Ludacris. We wouldn't have 2 Chainz if it wasn't for Ludacris. He also had other dope artists under his label like Chingy, even though, they fell out and started beefing, whatever. Bobby Valentino, Shauna, which is one of the most underrated female lyricists in the game. That's a whole nother video. Field Mob, one of the most underrated groups. Lil Scrappy? I don't remember him being part of DTP, but maybe he was. But anyway, Disturbing the Peace, I can't say they ever were on the top of hip hop, but they always held their own, and he always had a decent, good roster of artists. And some of the most notable movies he's been in, we all know he's been in a ton of those Fast and Furious movies. Fred Claus, Hustle and Flow, Crash, No Strings Attached, John Henry, New Year's Eve. Lots of movies, man. The Wash, even though he was only in that for about 20 seconds. He did a voice cameo on a movie called Lil Pimp, Rock and Roller, Gamer, Show Dogs, Max Payne. Man, I'm not finna sit here and read all these movies that he's been in or been a part of, but Ludacris took Hollywood by storm. And I definitely think that he deserves some flowers, man. As far as Southern rappers, he's definitely one of the tops to me. I definitely put him in the top 5, as far as Southern rappers go anyway. He's always cared about his bars. He's always had very witty lyricism and very intricate, complex wordplay. He always cared about what he said. You know, he was fun and playful, but at the same time, he knew how to get serious and give you topics that mattered at the same time. He did a little bit of everything, man. You know, the streets could relate to him, even though he wasn't necessarily a super street cat. The ladies loved him. Everybody loved Ludacris, man. It's almost like if you didn't like Ludacris, it's just almost like you was a hater, for real, for real. So, anyway, that's pretty much all I got, yo. The rap nerd has spoken. Just want to give Ludacris his flowers while he can still smell them. So, Luda, if you happen to watch this video, just know that us rap nerds appreciate you. So, until next time, if you don't have a vision, you're better off blind. If you don't live with a purpose, you're better off dying. It's D-Sick, the rap nerd boss, and we out of here. Peace.